It's your guy who is never lying, sometimes defiant. TP Way the Giant, ladies and gentlemen. Like we promised, man, we back. We got a few things to talk about, but we are back, man. Giants 18, Washington 21. Dang.
Hey, baby, let's go out there like a bunch of crazy dogs.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
Hey, Shooter, you at home right now? Get back in there. I will kick you.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
It's your guy.
What you gotta say to the camera?
Yes, sir. TP Way the Giant.
You know this all you want to. We built for this shit. We don't fold, motherfuckers. We don't fucking fold.
Son, I gotta do better than this.
Sometimes defiant, sometimes defiant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our post-game talk, conversation, or argument, or whatever you want to call this. Because I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay.
Hell, damn sure ain't an argument. We won.
Look, and this is why, and this is exactly why I don't know how this is going to go. Because we got some things to really talk about, man. And before we actually do that, I just want to make sure that I properly reintroduce these familiar faces. Of course, I am TP Way. And Copizzle, I'll let you do your thing, man.
Well, I ain't got no voice tonight, so shit. It's just Pizzle, man. I'm pissed off. I'm 0-2. I got these dudes right here looking at me, all happy and shit.
Yo, man,
and I ain't got no damn voice.
I know, man. Yo, you know what's funny is I've been in my other video, I had a couple people in my comments saying that me and you were just the last Giant fans on the hill of believing in our QB1, which is really in perspective. I think it's a damn shame, right? But that I had a few comments that said that, and so I was just like, oh man, that's interesting. And I don't even think they realized that this post-game conversation was going to be had. And so I just thought that was real interesting that I was getting those comments. But yeah, we're gonna get into all of that.
I'm really frustrated because I feel like, when we lose, Daniel gets all the blame. And I don't feel like he deserved. I don't feel like he deserved the blame for yesterday. I thought he had did he have a great game? No, I wouldn't say that, but he had a good game. I mean, they scored. Sure. He had 3 TD drives. He threw to obviously 2 of them. It's just frustrating, because
see that's why I say I don't know how this is going to go, because if there's any DJ slander tonight, I'm checking it.
I don't know why. I don't know why there would be.
That's my thing. That's
the good part about it, though, man. Listen. See, I know y'all gonna come up here and y'all. I'm pretty sure TP is wondering how I was gonna approach it. I'm gonna tell you.
I don't know how you're gonna approach it. That's the thing.
It was no better way, because listen, in my eyes, the best thing that could happen for us was to beat y'all and Daniel Jones play good. Like, what? That leaves so much room for turmoil in your organization, man. It's like, damn. It just feels good. Look, bro, listen. I wouldn't even dance. I'm walking around the house doing random TikTok dances.
It's a good weekend. It's a good weekend. Yeah.
Yo, it wasn't Daniel Jones, though. I give you that. It wasn't Daniel Jones at all.
All right,
but
thank you. See, that
I think
at least we having a real conversation
for y'all if it was him, though. Now y'all in the room. Now y'all in a space where it's like, it wasn't Daniel. Yeah. Is it Daniel? Is it not? And it's just right. It's just love not to be us. I'd love for it not to be us.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, but how many times did y'all punt yesterday?
0.
None.
What's that got to do with Daniel Jones?
Nothing.
I mean, what's it got to do with Daniel Jones when we ain't got a kicker?
That's my
So
whole.
that's the best
I mean, that's
player on the team.
like I get like you may not think Daniel's. No, I agree. I know you may not think that Daniel's any good. That's fine. That's cool. But there's multiple things that happened yesterday that the reason why the Giants lost, and I don't think it's because of Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
but then you might say, well, he plays good, so you guys keep him because he's bad. I just don't agree with that. I don't agree with
before we do get started, I want you to know my take on Daniel Jones. Like I was trying to
hold on. I want you to hold on to that because remember I told you I got a surprise for you.
Oh, okay, all right, bet.
I wanted to do this, and I'm sorry. I know we kind of skipped the introductions and all that. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves, and then when y'all done, I'm gonna go ahead.
Go ahead, get it rocking. Just go ahead.
Go ahead. All right,
we the biggest. They know who he is.
All right, look. I just want to play this real quick so people who are new to the channel, they understand what this conversation is about.
Hey, listen, man. I sat there for hours and change, and listened to 4 people agree with everything everybody said, man. There wasn't no bullshit in that tape. There wasn't no cap. No,
well, what was the bullshit? What was the bullshit?
You know what I like about this? You know what I like about this is that we get to see this. We get to see this week too. It's even better because there shouldn't be no injury. You should have Jaden Daniels. You should have Scary Terry. We should have Daniel Jones. We should have Malik Nabers, and we're gonna find out. Like it's gonna be
come back in this, and I'm gonna come up there. Can we all come back in this week?
Absolutely. I'll sign up right now. I'll sign the dotted line right now.
We are going to stomp the Commander.
Copizzle's coming back for week 2.
1,000%.
Your last piece.
My last piece is, even if we don't make the playoffs, I bet my number we are better than y'all by far.
Hey, yo, look. Hey, look, as hard it was for me to like make sure I put that up here, nobody can say that I am not fair.
Man,
I am not fair. Because I knew I was gonna play that video if we won, for sure. And my pride was like, yo, I can't go down. I still gotta play it. So I was like, man, I can't do this.
Hey, that was 4 Giants people against my 1 man. That's crazy. Bro. That's crazy. Y'all was doing them dirty. I watched that one too. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why he, he hopped on the phone and he was like, yo, I got somebody. You know what I mean? And we told him at the end of that one, we was just like, yo, if bring whoever type thing. So that
we're gonna get into it.
I would
definitely.
But go ahead. What was you saying before we played that?
Oh, all right, yeah. I wanted Copizzle to do my take on Daniel Jones. Being a Washington fan, we've seen Daniel Jones' ceiling and we've seen his lowest. He's obviously a quarterback in the NFL. He can play quarterback in the NFL. He plays his best games against us. We know he can ball. But like I was telling him, just like Sam Howell last year, Taylor Heineke a little bit before that, he's a victim of his circumstances. He's in a situation where he played bad ball when he was in a bad situation, and now that he's in a better situation, he doesn't have that same leeway that he did have, that I feel like he should have, because a lot of it's not his fault. He's good. I've seen him ball, but he's just getting the short end of the stick because of past situations, basically what I'm saying.
He's sugarcoating it for y'all. You know what I mean?
That's just my feeling on Daniel Jones. Like I said, it's over for him.
I like Daniel Jones too. But week 2, we bust their ass. We just a little bit better. I ain't trying to hit none of that shit. All we needed was a quarterback, and we was a fucking kicker away from busting y'all ass.
That's all the shit I'm checking right here. Y'all did not bust our ass,
bro.
Y'all survived. That's what y'all did. Y'all survived.
Y'all survived. We moved down the field at will. Whatever we wanted to do, we did. Other than get penalties, we did whatever we wanted to do. And we wanted to go out there. Listen, we started so many drives.
From the start of the game, we had a penalty with
Yeah,
a
we're not
kick
gonna talk
return.
about that. Like, come on, bro. The penalty.
We returned the first kickoff.
Come on,
it went back.
From the first kickoff, we took it back.
Even though that was the most important play of the game.
Self-destruction.
Yeah,
that's all we saying. That's all we saying. Self-destruction every time.
Well, look. Speaking of that, let me just address this chat because Proven Ground says, please address the kicker situation. Gano was reported to not be healthy. Why didn't they elevate their practice squad kicker? Any insight?
I just seen that too. That he was already on the list on the injury report. I didn't know that.
So that's the thing. That's the thing that doesn't make sense for Giant fans, right? I know, and see, from the outside looking in, y'all may be looking at it a little bit differently. But for Giant fans, and especially for guys like me and Copizzle, who is, behind our QB1, we have been dealing with everybody putting the blame solely on Daniel Jones. And so, unfortunately, we've been put in this position to where it's like, yo, the more we defend him, the more it looks like we are like trying to paint the picture that we think that Daniel Jones is like the best quarterback to ever play, when that's not the case. We just want y'all to see the real and not, hop on the Daniel Jones hate campaign just because that's what everybody's doing. So I just put out a video that was just basically saying, when y'all do the finger pointing this week, really ask yourselves, whose fault is it that there wasn't an extra kicker on board to at least put us in a position to where we could have a chance of winning this game?
That solely goes on Brian Daboll. That goes on nobody but him.
And
from a kicker standpoint, and when it comes to stuff like that, that's strictly on Brian Daboll. Like, you can't. Like I said, I didn't know he was on the injury report, and for him to get hurt the first kickoff of the game, it's like, yeah. It's like you really didn't have a backup plan for that. It's kind of,
you can't even account for some shit like that, but
100%. But then it's just like, yo, why do we have a kicker trying to make a tackle at the end of the day? Like, I'm looking at it from that standpoint. I'm like, yo, your job.
You thought that old nigga didn't have wheels no more. That's why.
But see, that's the thing. I'm looking at it.
What's going on? What's up?
Jorge, hey man.
What's going on? Cop, what's going on, Cop?
What's up, buddy?
All right.
I didn't want you to miss this, Jorge, man. So I wanted to be fair. I did plan on playing this just a couple times for people to kind of, understand what is what, but I didn't want you to miss this part of it, man. Take a look at this real quick.
Hey, listen, man. I sat there for hours and change, and then listened to 4 people agree with everything everybody said, man. There wasn't no bullshit in that tape. There wasn't no cap. No,
what was the bullshit? What was the bullshit?
You know what I like about this? Is that we get to see this. We get to see this week too. It's even better because there shouldn't be no injury. You should have Jaden Daniels. You should have Scary Terry. We should have Daniel Jones. And we should have Malik Nabers. And we're gonna find out. Like,
so can we all come back to this? And I'm gonna come up there. Can we all come back to this week?
Absolutely. I'll sign up right now. I'll sign the dotted line right now.
We are going to stomp the Commander.
Copizzle's coming back for week 2.
1,000%.
Your last piece.
My last piece is, even if we don't make the playoffs, I bet my number we are better than y'all by far. Boom.
I know, man.
Oh man, that had to hurt.
I know, man.
Just to sit back and rewatch that, and just to know y'all was this close. Your rookie had the game of his life. He could have sealed it. He was this close.
One of many. Trust me, you ain't seen nothing yet from that kid.
Oh yeah, like I said, he the truth. I give him that. I like him. I like him.
This is the thing.
I like him more now than I did Friday and Saturday. You feel me?
This is the thing, right? And this is the part that made me so frustrated about this loss, was that I'm looking at guys, man. Shout out to my man Rio and Tony and all these other Washington, content creators, and of course, Duck and TJ. I just knew that the reaction was going to be felt. And this is my only thing about this whole conversation is you missed when Duck was just saying, you know, they came out there and they bust our ass.
Stop.
We asserted
My
dominance.
thing is, I want to make it clear. I want to make it clear. All they did was survive.
We asserted
and
dominance.
there is a such thing as a team losing the game, and only because there can only be one winner. I just feel like the Giants just didn't win. They lost it. I feel like that's really all that happened.
Listen, of course y'all can say that, but at the end of the day, the team with the least amount of turnovers, the team with the most passing yards, the team with the most rushing yards, that's the team that's going to win.
Let me ask you this. Because this is going to really tell me if this is bullshit or not.
All right.
Can y'all honestly say, and I want answers from both of y'all, do y'all think y'all are the better team?
By far.
Yes.
By far.
Yo, y'all are some BS tonight.
Retake the clip where y'all just had. He just said, come back week 2. Why the fuck are we still debating this? We just had the clip up here.
It's a marathon. It's a marathon, not a race, man.
It's some crow right now we got to take right now. There's some crow we got to take.
All right, listen.
But, however, let's not get crazy.
Y'all gonna disguise this L though. Y'all gonna disguise this L though.
Why wouldn't we get crazy?
Okay. I give y'all, like I said, it's y'all time to shine. Y'all can have the crow and all that. I get it. But this is what I want to say because I don't really know what was said before I got on here. Again, my apologies for being late. But you look at the totality of the game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You dominate. You had the rushing yards. You had all these things going on. And you still only won because we didn't have a kicker.
That's only
come on.
Listen.
So put it like this, and I'm not trying to say y'all didn't deserve to win. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is let's not get crazy and act like you dominated. That's BS. Come on now.
We asserted
my man Malik Nabers in the passing offense. It was barbecue chicken out there. Okay.
Okay, but listen though. This is the thing though. This is the thing though. We already knew that was the weakness of us. We then knew they was gonna get cooked. We knew Nabers was gonna have a good game. If you was on FanDuel, you should have bet it. We knew that. That's what I'm saying. So that's not the problem.
Hold on. Let me remind you. Because I remember when we had the pregame talk, and I can't remember which one of y'all said it, but one of y'all was just like, yo, what do we need to double team Malik for?
What? We didn't travel with him. That's why he was eating. We didn't travel.
Like I said, I wanted St. Jude's to follow him. We all watched
but he didn't though.
Game.
In the second half, he did though, right?
No. Y'all moved him everywhere, but he did not travel. He was cooking on
the left. St. Jude stayed on the left. St. Jude stayed on the left.
He didn't travel.
But this is the thing, man. This is the thing.
So he proved it. You know what I mean? He showed the little thing, but like I said, we're weak in that area already.
I wish I took another language in high school or some shit right now because I cannot say I told you so in English enough about that running back duo. I can't say it enough. I'm going to just, hey, man.
Also, had 85
you were not worried about the run game. And I told y'all we had one of the craziest 1-2 punches in the league. And y'all kept saying Dexter Lawrence this, Dexter Lawrence that. And that nigga went straight out between the tackles.
He had 2 tackles.
Shoulder pads down. Tackles. If you want some, come get some. So if it's not on Daniel, hold up. If it's not on Daniel Jones,
really pissed me
we're gonna put it on your defensive captain. If it's not on Daniel Jones, we're gonna put it on you because I'm 30 years old. And I never in my life watched a full game and nobody never had to punt, no turnover on downs, no nothing. But that's the crazy thing, Troy. I've been telling you this since preseason week 1. Jaden Daniels is ending every drive in field goal range. Any drive he was in the preseason ended in field goal range. And I said, bro, the only problem we have is we don't have no field goal kicker. And you clown us for that. And it affected us last week. He did the same thing last week. They couldn't stop him. They couldn't keep him out of Buccaneers territory. But we missed 2 field goals back to back.
I dig it. Listen. You did say all that. I get it. But I'm gonna be honest, man, and I hate to sound like this because I'm not like that. I'm very honest about a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I say my team gets beat, they gets beat. I don't even sugarcoat it. However, I don't like what our game plan was, and I feel like our defensive coordinator he called a shit game, to be honest. Okay, and our players didn't play well. We had bad tackling. It wasn't, to me, it wasn't like it was like some devastating play calls being called. It was just mano y mano. And our mano did not get the job done. We missed too many damn tackles. Okay. It's not like our guys weren't there. They just missed tackles and they played like shit against the run, dog.
Yeah,
you know, point of attack.
That's the Brian Robinson effect.
Anyone that know me will tell you I'm big on point of attack. That shit pissed me off yesterday.
Our stop defense wasn't as much better, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I really wasn't. Neither team's D tackles showed up. Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne. No D tackles made their impact on the game.
And I agree with that. I do.
Yeah,
I do.
And like I said, when it comes down to close games, things like that matter. Turnovers, time of possession, field positioning. And look at my dog, man.
What's the word?
Smile, bro. Like, you can smile, bro. You still got next week.
You know what I'm learning about CP, bro? He don't lose. New York fans don't want to lose. It's more Giants fans just keep popping up here, and it's just me and you. I understand, though, but we're not going to get a W this week. It's not
no. Listen. What is going on is this, right? You are looking at a fan base, and you're looking at gentlemen that is.
No, I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what this is.
We all agree to this. You know, this is we doing what we supposed to do, and honor our obligations as men. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to point that out. And look, you're right, Duck, because I'm gonna try to get a win right here. Listen to this. Let me just shout out us because everybody showed up. Yo,
facts.
Everybody said they was gonna be here.
Yes, sir.
And they are here. So
I would have been here earlier.
Respectable young man, man. I appreciate it. Respectable young man, man.
My boy Pencil been yelling. He been yelling at the screen, but he still got up here with the hoarse voice. You feel me? He been saying all week.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So
I ain't got no damn voice. Got nothing.
Hey, look, and it's funny because I know it's killing him right now. Like that's his weapon. The voice is his weapon. So I know how hard it is right now to like. He can't eat like he want to eat.
It's cool, man. Y'all didn't come up here for that. Y'all came up here for the ears, man. Y'all came up here for the ears.
Listen up.
Killing me.
Yo, this shit is the worst right now. I don't think anything feel worse. Maybe if it was an evil Cowboy fan base, I don't know. But this is. You know something. This is great because at the end of the day. We could all come in here, we chop it up, we talk our shit, but you know what? We keep it 100 and we honor everything, man.
Yeah, so man. I'm gonna honestly give y'all a couple props before we get into this. I got a lot of them to say. Deontay Banks, solid. He's solid.
Right.
Y'all got y'all one with him, and I've been doing that.
He put Terry in jail. Let's be honest. He put Terry in jail, bro.
We knew that was gonna happen.
I'm not gonna say
your man had 6 catches and 24 freaking yards, bro. On 6
catches was behind the line of scrimmage, bro. That's
just the coordinator. That's the coordinator.
Like our offensive. I don't know if y'all noticed, but we started every drive 2nd and 10. 2nd and 8 because every first down was behind the line of scrimmage. It was.
We were doing the screen, trying to get them warmed up. I
was going to talk about that. I was going to talk about that, right? So my question to y'all is, how do y'all feel about that, right? Because one thing I did notice, Jaden Daniels, we looking at the stats, right? And that's why I always say, man, like the stats can be very misleading at times. Like they don't really tell the full story. But we looking at Jaden Daniels, he was 23 for 29. 226 yards. And I watched the game twice and I'm just like, yo, it wasn't like he was really throwing the ball down the field, but I will give him credit. He had a lot of patience and he was taking the shots that was drawn up for him. But how do y'all feel about that just conservative approach?
I feel like
the whole game, pretty much.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Cliff Kingsbury got a lot of work to do. Y'all don't like the game that he called last night. And for the fact, but what he is doing, what I do give him credit for doing is like you said, Jaden Daniels was being patient. He was being patient with Jaden. In order for you to keep doing that on first down and putting them in that position, you got to have some type of faith in him that he's going to be able to make that throw when it comes, because not only you're not rushing it, but at the same time, when we need the big throw, it's coming at critical times. So that's when he's hitting that third down across the middle to Noah Brown. That it was 2 to Noah Brown across the middle, excuse me. But for him to do that, it's like, bro, we believe. All right, you got him and you believe in him, but you got to put him in a better situation to win earlier on. First downs, it shouldn't be 2nd and 10. We should be starting off every drive 2nd and 8 or 2nd and 7, somewhere in that range to give them something.
2nd and 5, yeah.
You feel me? So it's like
it's frustrating to keep getting conservative.
Cliff Kingsbury really crippled him, but in order for him to be crippled and still have the games that he's having, it's like, what more can you ask for? Because we look around the league, you see the rest of the rookies, you see Caleb, you see Bo Nix. It's a landslide from where he is and to where they are. And you can't say it's the team, because our O-line didn't do good last night. He still made the right throws at the right time. He didn't force anything. He didn't do no Will Levis crazy, none of that. He actually, after he got hit that one time, which I like that he got hit like that, so now he know, like, all right, I need to, not only do I need to tone down with the running, but I need to get down. So he took that hit, and that
time he took that hit, though, he was going to get that first, though. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? He was just trying to.
But we need him. I can't have him taking him. We need to fuck that first.
Hey, can I just say one thing?
Go ahead.
I'm glad y'all won the Super Bowl.
that
was y'all Super Bowl, huh?
See, don't make it seem like y'all even a little
I'm
bit
glad
like
y'all organization don't know what the fuck to do now. So
hell no. Don't let that. Don't make it seem like y'all even a little bit close to getting to the playoffs and say like that was our Super Bowl. Don't do that. Like y'all
see how happy y'all is.
We are on. You know why I'm happy? Because there's nothing more than being right 2 months ago and 2 months now, and then the next 2 months I'm gonna still be right. So it's like
you boys were
now. I'm not coming to MetLife winning. Come on, let's not do that.
As long as we win the games we're supposed to win, then I'm happy. We're supposed to beat y'all.
You telling me you happy about not scoring and beating us on 7 field goals?
That's what
you're happy about. Are you serious? Did you not see our kicker situation last week?
Everything is new. Is just
we had a learning situation. We learned a lot about our team. We learned a lot of good things about our team.
Like
that we can win without turning the ball over. We can dominate time of possession. We can run the ball when we need to, which is critical, especially when you got the lead.
Go ahead.
And another thing. Our O-line ain't as bad as everybody trying to make it seem.
So pretty much it's safe to say that's the best y'all got.
Bona fide number 2, wide out. You seen?
So it's safe to say that's the best y'all got.
No, what do you mean?
That's it.
You think that's the best? You think driving down the field in your territory on your front doorstep 7 times back to back? You think that's just going to keep happening every week without scoring? You forget that we took the kickoff to the crib.
That nice D-line y'all got wasn't that
effective. Stop scoring. You do know we scored last week. We both went.
Why are we talking about last week?
Not like
we talking about this week.
Oh well, if you want to talk about this week, you might want to do more than talking. I ain't gonna.
No, I mean, y'all got that's the best y'all got.
Y'all had all summer to talk. Y'all had all preseason to talk. Y'all had all week 1 to talk.
But you made it seem like Jaden Daniels was going to come in and throw in 3 touchdowns.
No, I made it seem like Brian Robinson was going to come in and run like he did. That's what I did.
I mean, we knew that.
Y'all DBs don't want to tackle. Nobody wants to tackle him, to be honest.
Did he do that with Dixon
level? Nobody wants to tackle him.
No, this is the thing. I want to get to the truth and the meat potatoes of it. I can confirm this, right? Jaden Daniels looked good. Brian Robinson looked good. Brian Robinson rushed for 17 carries, 133 yards. We can't sit up here and act like he didn't look good.
7.8 a pop, bro. That shit's just pissing me off.
So my question is this. 38 yards? We're not going to mention him in this conversation.
He has 23 receptions. He has 22 reception yards.
Yeah,
I'm about to say, what? Don't do that.
All right, that's fine. Well,
okay, no, I don't do that.
He did good. All right, but the thing is this. Are we really going to paint this picture like y'all? There isn't no truth into the fact that y'all really just survived this shit.
Honestly,
like, do y'all really feel like y'all? Y'all really feel like y'all came and took the win? Do y'all feel like that?
Listen.
But this is the thing. We didn't take the win, but we damn sure, like, bro, we put up 20 points and went to the red zone and only got field goals.
But you're saying that like that's a good thing.
That's
no,
terrible.
we're just saying that if we correct those little things, the score could have been way uglier than what it was.
Yeah, y'all. I don't know if y'all are not recalling. It's not like y'all was getting stops in the red zone. Y'all are going to sit like we want to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Exactly.
Look,
this is the difference, right? This is the difference.
And we still won.
No. This is the difference. This is what I want y'all to understand. Us not having a kicker, that is something that is like not us. That is something that we can't control.
Nobody cares about that.
Bro,
that
shit happened in game. That shit happened in game.
So listen, what I'm saying is this. We don't have any kicker to kick us an extra point. So which means we had to go for 2 every drive. So I'm saying that is us handicapped. That is us in a boxing match with one hand behind our back.
Okay, now ask me who would have kicked the top.
Hold on. So listen, but y'all having penalties is something that y'all can control. Like that is y'all actual play. That is a part of who y'all are. Y'all are undisciplined football team.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
Okay, the kicker just got there. Hey, hold on, watch this. Okay, so if the kicker we just got hurt during the game, who's gonna kick the field goals?
Y'all had a backup? Y'all didn't have a backup?
No, hold on.
Who would have a backup? No, listen. If the kicker would have got hurt during the game, who would have came in and kicked our extra points or the field goal?
Don't y'all have a backup kicker? Hell.
No, we have a punter that would be ready in that situation. Tress Wade
just like
make
yours.
a chip shot, 20-yard field goal.
But Tress Wade kicks field goals.
No, I'm saying that's our backup. It's not our fault. Your punter can't do nothing but punt.
Don't act like he missed.
I'm not saying it's your fault, but you can't just like put that to the side and disregard it. You can't do that, bro.
Why?
Why not? Like why? Y'all want an injury? Y'all think
y'all saying y'all best player is the kicker? Y'all saying y'all best player is the kicker,
bro?
No,
your best player is the kicker. Yes, it is. Because nobody else could get it done. And you saying if our kicker was there, he would have won.
Did y'all know he was injured before the game? Did you know he was injured before the game?
Yes, we did. That's on us. That's on Dave.
That's a coaching problem. That's bad coaching.
That is 100% a coaching problem.
That's your team. We're undisciplined. You're a bad coach.
I'm only speaking.
All right,
but that's what I'm saying. I'm only speaking about the play right now. Yes, that is coaching, and yes, that's our team. And that is definitely an element that deserves criticism. So I'm with you on that. But I'm talking about our 53 versus your 53. I'm telling you, as fan to fan, it's hard for me to believe that y'all feel like y'all went there and took the win.
The fact that y'all think that y'all defense outplayed our defense and y'all didn't get a stop is insane to me.
Wait,
y'all did not get one stop.
I'm gonna adjust that in 1 second. I'm gonna adjust that in 1 second. So what
makes y'all feel y'all
defense played well? I'm being honest. I don't think either team's defense played well yesterday.
I think
we got a turnover.
I could say that. But look, hold on. Let me adjust this chat, and then I'll adjust that point. Proven Ground says TJ is spitting facts. Every game doesn't call for a QB to throw TDs. Jaden didn't lose the game as a rookie. That's a win. At the end of the day, you want every position to end with field goals. No, you don't.
Yeah, extra. He's saying an extra point.
That is a bunch of.
You want the drive to end with a kick. That's what he's saying.
I would like to see the record of quarterbacks that win games without throwing a touchdown. I want to know it. Oh, I'm sorry. Of their team not throwing a touchdown.
Do we forget how big? Do we
I said it wrong.
I
said it wrong. No. Listen. I said it wrong. That's my fault. What I'm saying is this. I would like to see the team's records of teams that win games without scoring a touchdown in a game. That's what I meant to say.
All right, now time out. When you look that up, look up the stat of a team that won a game that didn't stop the motherfucking offense from getting in their territory. I'm 30 years old. I've never seen that.
Listen,
I've never seen somebody not be able to stop
y'all didn't stop us either, though. That's my whole thing.
Yes, we did. We got a forced turnover. Y'all didn't get none of that.
Okay. Yeah, what?
That's stopping. Hey, yo, y'all do not want to lose at nothing. You can't be like, I lost, but not like that.
the time of possession. We had more passing yards.
You won the game.
Why
I
would
give
you
you
that
credit
game?
for that, but we're
But
not
what I'm
going
saying
to
is
sit here and act like
But
y'all
it's just like
dominated.
you
That is crap. Come on now.
Why would we lose that game? We didn't have any turnovers. We didn't. We lost. We won the time. We beat y'all in almost every category. That says more.
No, what I'm saying is the difference between us and y'all. No, we didn't stop y'all. But the difference I'm trying to make is we scored. We put points on the board because our offense was in the end zone. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all could have the fumble in that one point. We scored.
That's what it came down to.
And lost.
Y'all just don't like the way we scored. Like,
I'm saying, give us a mediocre.
They just don't like it. I love it. We got, like I texted during the game, we got our field goal kicker.
You give us a mediocre.
All right, fellas. How many touchdowns did the Giants score yesterday?
3.
2.
3.
What was the third one?
How many of those 3 touchdowns that we scored? How many extra points did we kick in those games?
You said how many?
Let me just ask. We scored 3 touchdowns, right, fellas? So how many extra points did we not kick in those 3 touchdowns?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Y'all went for it twice, and the punter missed one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, a punter who's not a kicker. He's just a punter.
Right.
There's a reason why he's only punting and not a kicker, right? So that means how much did we lose by yesterday? 3 points. You can't disregard that the kicker played a factor, guys, and you can't. I'm sorry.
It's not about him. We're not
win.
disregarding that he played a factor. That's not what I'm doing at all. But we're not going to sit here and dwell on it like that's the only reason y'all lost. That's not the only reason y'all lost.
I wouldn't say that either.
Yeah, because y'all D-line did not come to play. We had so many penalties that we shot ourselves in the foot that it negated touchdowns from the beginning of the game. Penalties negated our touchdowns.
I would argue that. But secondly, hold on. Let me finish this chat. Big Dash Nose says, what do you call not having a kicker? That's shooting ourselves in the foot. The Singletary fumble was huge.
I mean,
Omega Supreme, toss out Dash. He says, so our kicker is very important, knowing we are a field goal kicking team. Omega Supreme says the question is for us Giants fans. Would y'all rather have Brian Dable or Flores at this point?
Brian Dable.
Yeah,
Dable.
I
Flores
hate
is not a head coach.
living in South Jersey around all these Eagle fans. And Proven Ground says, I don't know the stat, but I know it worked versus y'all Sunday. They kept scoring. Their run game and rookie led them to keep kicking field goals, which end up being the difference. Okay.
And I've been saying it since preseason 1, bro.
So I would argue this. I want y'all to remember this, right? That is why y'all won the game. It's because we didn't have a kicker. That
it's
literally
not,
is the reason.
We couldn't stop the run.
That's 3 points, bro.
I was going to say that.
Overtime regardless. We can sit here and say, well, if we wouldn't have got that flag on the first jump, we would have beat y'all 28-20 to 18.
So let me chime in.
But what happened was y'all kicker got hurt and y'all didn't have no type of backup for it, which is stupid in the NFL.
It's stupid. You're right.
It's stupid. I can't dispute that.
But then I just want to bring up this second point, and then David, go ahead. My second point is, let's not forget on that last drive, we did stop y'all. And you know what happened? It was a bullshit ass pass interference call.
I was gonna say that. Thank you, TP. That's
off of y'all guys running over us.
Yes.
Yeah, that call was trash.
That's football.
That call was trash.
That was Earth.
No, bro.
This is the same Giants fans that did not care when we got that defensive PI in the end zone 2 years ago.
We're not going back to that.
That's the same. Payback's a
play
bitch.
on. That's not payback's a bitch. Football or play on. That's what that is.
Hey, let me chime in.
Go ahead, David.
So the only thing that I really want to say is like the biggest factor when it came down to it for the game was our backups not being able to have an impact on the run game. Because when Dex came out and Nacho and my man Davidson was in the game, y'all was moving on us easy, running the game or running the ball. When Dex is in the game, that's dead. Let's keep it a beam. Like, y'all broke a couple with Dex in there, but at the same time, he's being triple teamed. So it's like,
well, Dex got
yes, he is, and you know why he's being triple teamed?
And one assist.
Because like I
got
told
2 tackles, 1 assist.
Like I said, I told Teron that you're dealing with a head coach and a center on the offensive line that's dealt with Dex Lawrence twice a year for the past 3 to 4 years. Of course, we're going to double him every single play. Tyler
They
Biadasz
was
can't do that.
gas.
He knows who
You
Dex
chased for
Lawrence is.
Jaden Daniels.
We're
Y'all had a
familiar
couple
with
good
that.
hits.
That we're not going to let Dex just dominate us. No, we're going to double him and make y'all beat us with these so-called new edge rushers that are prolific. This new
So that's what
prolific
that Buccaneers game got us so ready for y'all because they blitzed so much that y'all D-line was really not that much of a factor.
when we started blitzing, we was getting home. So you can't tell me that. When we blitzed,
no one cares if you can't stop us. You think getting sacks, getting TFLs matter if we still convert the first down the next play? Y'all were getting stopped.
One of the linebackers got a good shot on Jaden Daniels and then get him down.
Y'all would get a sack. Y'all would get a TFL. 2 plays later, we on y'all 10-yard line.
That's
are y'all really getting
because
stopped?
Jaden Daniels was scrambling. Let's not.
That's what he's supposed to do. I told him y'all can't catch that man.
What do you mean?
And a lot of people can't catch Daniel Jones, bro. Like, what are we really talking about here?
But that wasn't the case yesterday.
Just like I told Teron and my man's here, we are just like this. We're going to beat y'all the same way y'all been beating us. Pass rush lanes don't stay sound. Jump right out the window like Daniel Jones do us every year. Make a good throw here, good throw there. But that's the same way we beat y'all.
Let me ask y'all this. Because me and Jorge kind of had this conversation at the end of the game. And I want to kind of go around. Pizzle, we'll start with you, Jorge, David, Duck, and then TJ. I want to ask y'all this.
Keep them last.
Well, because
it's only one team last in this party, baby. It's only one team last in this party.
So look, let me ask y'all this. Does Malik Nabers deserve criticism?
No.
Now, let me say this. I think that when it comes to this fan base, I think that a lot of people are giving him a bunch of flowers, tissue, and pillows when it comes to this situation. This is what I want people to understand. Malik Nabers is not only in a position of wide receiver 1, but he asked to be in this position. He is the only receiver to ever take the number 1 out of retirement. He asked to do that.
Big fact.
So what that says to me is you are stepping in those shoes to have that weight on your back. This is what you're asking for. Secondly, he also had a press conference where he is telling fans, hey, listen, when we in the game, what I want is for when I catch a first down or a big play, I want to hear, league. He's asking for this. And I told Jorge and David, I said, yo, I understand that. That idea is nice, but we gotta get some compensation on the field first before we give him all of these different accolades and different things. Because what's happening is you're asking for these things and you're taking the weight to put this stuff on your back, but nothing is going to outweigh your play on the field. So when you ask to be in that role, you have to catch those game-winning balls that are hitting you right in the hand. That has to happen.
That's a fact.
So I think what's going on right now is I understand it that everybody is trying to negate the fact that Malik Nabers was balling out and he shouldn't get, the blame that is deserved. But I disagree. He needs to be held accountable just like y'all hold everybody else accountable because that's what he asked for. Copizzle, go ahead.
I think the answer is yes and no. I think no in the fact that he kept us in it yesterday. He was a big part in the reason why the Giants were even in that game. But yes, because this fan base demands perfection from its quarterback, demands that this quarterback carry this team when the defense can't stop them. These two guys right here, they can say whatever they want to today because they got the win. It's our fault that our fucking kicker ain't out there, right? It's our fault that we can't stop Jaden Daniels. By the way, Jaden Daniels made some really nice plays out of the pocket. We need our number 1 receiver to make that play. Bottom line, when someone else goes down, you got to have a guy to pick him up. He's got to be the guy to pick us up. Now, obviously, Darius Slayton could have called a 2-point conversion, this and that. But nevertheless, I say the answer to your question is yes and no. No, in the fact that, he kept us in it. He made plays, which, by the way, It's good to see Daniel finally with the number one receiver, a real legitimate number one receiver.
For sure.
You know, all these other quarterbacks out here, they got dogs at receiver. Joe Burrow got Jamar Chase. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's good to see Daniel have a guy. Makes his life easy. And it just sucks that it came down to missing that. But end of the day, we shot ourselves in the foot. And the Commanders, they got to capitalize off of it. That's the truth. And because 100%. Of it, I ain't got no damn voice today.
Hey, was you at the game or was you yelling at the crib?
No, I just yelling. I'm pissed.
100%.
Hey, that was me. Yeah. That was me last week.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating because that's a game when we made playoffs in 2022. We won. We won the close games. And when you can't win the close games, you can't make the playoffs. You know, that's just the facts. And so, and plus it's a division game. I hate losing to y'all fuckers.
I'm telling you,
I can't stand it.
It's been a while though, man. Shit.
I'm telling you. But I think that was a great point.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit here and make excuses. You guys did your thing, right?
Yeah.
Your quarterback, by the way, probably looked like the best rookie quarterback in the whole league yesterday. Honestly, he made plays outside the pocket. He's the reason why y'all probably ended up winning that game. Now, did we shoot ourselves? Absolutely. But I have to tip my cap to y'all because at the end of the day, we didn't do enough on defense to stop y'all from kicking those 7 damn field goals.
Yeah.
That's reality.
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But you brought up a real quick.
Yeah, do your thing.
You brought up a great point in the fact that I just want to remind, especially Giant fans, but also people who hopped on the hate campaign. Like, if roles was reversed, right? If Daniel Jones plays a great game, and when it comes down to winning the game, he throws an interception, y'all don't believe that they would be on his head? Like, y'all don't believe that?
Or if he would have overthrown Nabers.
Overthrown it. Yeah. So I want to keep it in perspective. Daquan Romero says missed tackles, and that's for sure. I think a lot of that part of the game, we was where we needed to be, but we couldn't execute because Jaden Daniels was slippery, and Brian Robinson, he's never been the type of guy that's easy to tackle. So that's a fact. Go ahead, Jorge.
No, I just gonna give my 2 cents on that as far as Nabers go. You know, I did not hold him accountable when we talked about it yesterday. I said, hey, he had to catch it, but you know what? I'm gonna cut him a little slack because you know what I'm saying, he's a rookie. Okay. And the guy went out there, was targeted 18 times and caught 10 receptions, and basically was barbecue chicken the whole second half. Without Malik Nabers, we're not even in that game. Let's be honest, especially with how bad our defense played against the run yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Now, is there an element here that you guys are talking about that if Jones would have played bad or whatever? Yeah, there is. There's no doubt about it. When you're the quarterback, you're going to get that. But at the end of the day, he's 6 years in. Nabers is a rookie, so it's hard for me to really be like, oh, man, what the fuck you doing? But I can't do that, especially in that moment.
You're on the football field. If rookie or not, you're on the field, and that's the position you asked to be in.
Yeah.
You asked to be wide receiver one.
Of course.
You think anybody care on the other side if he a rookie or not? That's an excuse to me. I don't want to hear it.
That ain't an excuse. No, it's not. T. It's not an excuse. I'm not making an excuse. See, I think you misinterpreting what I'm trying to say.
You're making an excuse, but then trying not to. Because you're saying he's a rookie. That's an excuse.
No,
is that not an excuse?
But that's not what I'm saying.
Let me chime in here, man.
Listen, I don't know if you heard what I did in the post game after the game. I said he had to make that play, and it was the biggest play of the game. I said it didn't lose us this game, but it was the biggest play of the game, and he has to make that play going forward. I'm just not going to kill him crazy because he's a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough to kill a rookie when he just was basically carrying the offense with Daniel Jones. It was Jones to Nabers to Jones. You know,
I'm
not going there, bro. That's all.
Nah,
now,
I don't think
if this becomes a habit, of course I'm going to get mad and pissed off about it, of course. But I know yesterday, he was our best player on the field. Let's be honest. Okay, so it's hard for me to just be like, "Oh, you're a bum." This and that. I'm not doing that, bro.
But this is the thing. Last year, I dealt with a lot of similarities in that last year, and the simple fact that I see what Teron's saying, because a lot of the times last year, all you heard was Sam Howell holding the ball too long, Sam Howell making the wrong. He got to his third read too late, this and that, and I'm like, yo. If we held everybody on this team that we held Sam Howell's standard, if we held them to the same standard, we'd have been in the playoffs. We would have been in the playoffs last year. We held that offensive line to the same standard we held Sam Howell to, we would have been in the playoffs. So, like you said, when Nabers put on that number 1, and you retired your number 4, and you had a chance to be great, you had it. It hit him. Daniel Jones hit him right in the hands. Daniel Jones hit Slayton right in the hands on that ball. We keep talking about no kickers. Let's talk about how you drop that pass on the extra point. Let's talk about.
I don't think this game is just as big as they making it. Like, it's big to them as fans, but it's
they
like,
0-2. That's why
I'm just saying. But he's a rookie.
Everybody knows
He's a rookie
Super Bowl.
He's a rookie though. He's supposed to make that catch. He's supposed to make that catch, but he's a rookie. Like those, I feel like he needed that moment, and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it showed him that, like, yeah, you can be dominant, but when it matters, you need to make those catches. So he needed to see that. Like, this ain't no big game like everybody talk about just because division is big for us. Like, you know what I mean? But like, y'all keep killing them. Like, if y'all want to kill him like that, that'll kill his whole confidence, and then you're dealing with something else.
I don't think we should kill him for sure. I agree with you. I definitely think that he's going to learn from this, and I think ultimately this is going to be something that is going to cause him to be more of a problem in the future. Like, this is what's going to help him. I definitely agree. But as far as it being a big game, this was a big game.
I mean, it's a division game.
As divisional. But I'm talking about as far as like the game. This is a game to add to his career. Like, you know what I mean? This is just something to add to his career to keep going on. He's gonna learn from this. I'm just, as far as like division and us as fans, yeah, it's big. But like for him to keep going on, he can't hang his hat on your week 2 rookie season. Right. You dropped the pass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
so I just want to chime in real quick. So, you know, I'm pretty much on the fence. Like, I'm with you, TP, but then I'm also with Jorge. Like, we got to remember that he's a rookie. Like, at the end of the day, I get you. He's a dog. He was dogging, going crazy that whole game. And to be honest, we should be happy because he did exactly what Shane did, or Sean wanted him to do, to get rid of Saquon. We have to be able to throw the ball down the field, and we have to be able to make plays down the field. He was that. He dropped the ball. That's very unfortunate. It's eating him up more than anybody.
And I was saying that yesterday too. In the chat, I said that. What TP say? Oh, I ain't trying to hear that,
brother. But you don't understand when it's you.
Since you want to call me out and all that, let's talk about it.
Bro, hold on. Let me just finish my point.
Go ahead, my fault, bro.
Go ahead,
for everyone that played football, bro, we all know when we miss a play, you dwell on that for days, bro. It's gonna kill him. So there's nothing that we can say that he hasn't said to himself. There's no amount of pressure that we can put on him that he's not putting on himself. So we just got to let him bloom. We listen, man. We lost, but I'm so excited to see us making plays down the field every single.
Can we keep it honest though? Can we be honest just a little bit though?
What you mean?
Just a little bit with the Giants fan. I want to bring us back to reality. I like maybe
talk to him, Doug.
But
they getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, because I want to chime in.
I'm not trying to hear that shit.
On what TP
said. Bro, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Malik Nabers was better than every single wide receiver in the Commanders jersey. I'm not hearing that, bro.
It doesn't matter if you don't win, buddy.
I want to hear what Doug about to say. Go ahead.
Listen, when you say sometimes we give these people like too much accolades ahead, like how we didn't want to get Daniel Daniels, he a good quarterback until he proved it. Nah, Malik Nabers is definitely a dog. He still got to prove, but we are weak. So he ate against a weak cornerback crew Like, don't get me wrong, he did what he was supposed to do against a weak quarterback too.
brother.
But he only had 2 catches last week.
That's not his fault. He can't throw the ball to himself.
But we can't just go to week 2 and just like, we got a number 1.
What are you talking about?
You just can't go to
bro.
You can't go to week 2. You can't go to week 2 and just like, oh, he got number 1 for sure now. When last week he had 2 catches,
how can we not?
On the weak defense.
Bro, I was at the game.
On the weak defense.
Hold on, bro.
Let him keep doing it.
Hold on, bro. I'm at the game. I'm literally in MetLife. I'm at the game. There's angles that you cannot see on camera. I'm telling you, my brother, we got one. And you definitely gonna find out.
I'm not saying he's not that. What I'm saying is he has to do it. I'm not gonna give him something where he
can't do it if the ball's not thrown to him, brother. What can he do?
That's what he's saying. He did it though. They gave him a chance to be that guy, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's a contradiction.
It hit him in the hands. It hit him in the hands
on the last play.
The main play.
That was it. That was all.
That's not the only play that decided that game. So stop. I'm not even about to let y'all do that.
That's what it comes down to. That play. That's what it came down to. That's the last time you had the ball. That's the last time you had the ball.
At the end of the game, there's multiple plays that we can go back and say this is why we lost the game. Especially when.
But listen,
but that's on both sides of the ball. That's both sides of the ball.
Especially when Singletary fumbled, bro. We was gonna score. There was no doubt in my mind that we were.
Bro, when our offensive line jumped off sides, we was going to score.
No,
every fucking time.
Score. Like,
every time we
did score. No, hold on. I want to stay right where we are. Because we just literally just wrapped around in a full circle of exactly what I was saying. And the point I was trying to make is, you see how there is like a coddling situation when it comes to that. We can't.
Week 1.
You gotta hold them accountable. I'm not saying we should go in on him and we should be on his head, but no, we have to hold him accountable, bro.
We just admitted that he should have caught the ball. How is that not holding him accountable?
Because right after he said that, you said he can't throw himself the ball. Right after he said that, he brought up week 1. You said he can't throw himself the ball.
We ain't gonna do that. That's all. We held him accountable. I held him accountable, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what y'all did. I'm gonna tell you what y'all just did, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all just did. This is basically, and I'm gonna put it in this perspective. What y'all did was this. Your son goes to school.
Right? No, we're not talking about my kids. We talking about grown ass men, bro.
No, listen, bro. You ain't even let me land. That's how I know I'm.
Because you already started wrong. Because what?
You're not even letting me land. All I said was
Go ahead.
Your son goes to school, right? He gets into a fight. He's suspended for 5 days. He goes home and he hands you the paper that says, look, I'm suspended for 5 days now, right? You asking him what happened. He tells you, listen, I was in a fight. This dude said something to me, and then we end up getting into a fight. You then say, well, who won? Pops, I won. Okay. Well, look, you do not need to be fighting in school. But look, y'all, way to hold it down. Right? It's like you try to tell him one thing, but you take it back. It's like you're saying one thing, but you're not really holding them accountable. You're not really
that makes sense. That doesn't make sense.
At the end of the day is,
I wish it should be. I wish that should make perfect sense.
None of that made sense, bro. None of that made sense.
It's a backhand compliment. That's what he makes me say.
I won that bitch. Like that.
You know what I mean?
That's what y'all doing.
Word.
That's what's going on. It's like,
hey, look, but
y'all
this the thing I get.
But you're not.
With Nabers, the thing I had was we all knew he was gonna be our number 1 wideout, and y'all were so cool with it. And I ain't gonna lie, up until probably around the preseason or week 1, I was a little skeptical about him, but he's making me a believer that he's that guy. You feel me? But where's this Jalen Hyatt and all this other guys and Slayton and that y'all telling me about? Because we had position group videos, TP, and y'all told me I was tripping when I brought up Bobby Wagner and Zach Ertz and Brian Robinson and Noah Brown. I'm like, bro,
Zach Ertz was 7 targets
Zach
and
Ertz
7
was killing
receptions.
Pinnock. He was killing Pinnock.
That's a
He
question.
caught everything that came his way yesterday.
Neighbors and Daniel Jones weren't the problem yesterday. It was the supporting cast.
Matter of fact, all the old niggas y'all said was old was performing.
Put it on him. There's no way. Y'all don't like when I do that, do you? There's no way B-Rob should be going for his career best on y'all, and y'all got the best D tackle in the league. He's not no speedster.
Bro,
He's not beating nobody around the edge.
Game, bro. What?
He's not beating nobody around the edge, bro. We're not gonna sit here and act like
Please tell me what defensive line plays every single snap. What defensive line plays every single snap?
Bro, forget all of that. Y'all brought in Brian Burns. Y'all brought in
y'all not talking football.
Y'all telling me about Bobby
how many snaps
y'all
did
telling
you
me all
go?
this stuff, bro.
How
None
many
of
snaps
none
did
of
you
them
go?
mattered yesterday. Not one of them. Not one of them. No, anybody on your defense, you could have took off the field for the whole game, and it would have been the same outcome.
You capping, bro. Stop.
Bro, all of them had 2 tackles apiece, 1 solo. I think the highest one, who was it? I think it was Burns. I think he had 3, maybe.
I'll say this.
That was
I'll
it.
say this. When it comes to the run defense, it's not just about the D tackle. Okay, let's be
not.
honest. It's about.
I brought up Bobby Okereke. I brought up the linebacker.
Yeah, it's about run fits. It's about team defense. It's about you doing your assignments. Clearly, they didn't do that. The Giant defense was bad against the run. I've said it. Listen, I said it on my channel yesterday. I was going in about it. I'm pissed about the way we played at point of attack. I'm tight right now. The offensive line had me proud, but the D-line, which I've been praising the whole damn summer, pissed me off yesterday, and I'm pissed at Shane Bowen because I don't think he makes any adjustments. He just says, hey, this is the game plan, guys. Figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of that. I'm pissed
have
about
the players to make the adjustment.
But
man.
when it comes to the run defense, we can't just put it on. Oh,
What happened to your D tackle? I want to hear from my man here, bro.
Guys. That's it.
Your man's got a lot of excuses, bro.
We missed a lot of
That's
time.
not an excuse, bro. It's football. I wish people would stop acting like they never played football,
Did
bro.
you hear us complain about Jonathan Allen not doing it? I said he didn't do his job.
I'm complaining about Davidson and Nacho being non-existent. Our backups that are supposed to come in and relieve
What did Jax do that impacted the game? What did he do?
Bro, you guys are triple teaming him. Please give him a one-on-one matchup. Please.
You're the D tackle.
Exactly. You just proved
that. If you triple team him, you have 2 other
double teams. Brian Burns is supposed to be going crazy. Kayvon Thibodeau's supposed to be getting off.
What?
Hey, bro,
That's what
listen,
y'all want them in for.
Hold on. Y'all been talking to TP. Y'all been talking to TP, not me. If y'all talk to me, hold on. If y'all talk to me, you would know that Tibbs is not that guy. If you talk to me, you would know that Burns has been
he was the best person on the D line yesterday.
Okay,
I'll be honest. Tibbs played well yesterday. Burns is
the best person on that.
Am I lying?
I'm about to just mute my mic.
I'm asking you, am I lying?
Yes.
It's beef in their house.
Then who was
beefing in their house.
Who was doing more than him?
Hey,
brother. I'm not even about to talk.
Real quick,
I'm not,
I
bro.
just want to know who was doing more than him.
Dex.
Dex was doing more than Tibbs yesterday.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody agree with that?
Well, he had 2 tackles.
I don't care if everyone agrees.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking that just to get clarification.
I don't know. He had 2 tackles, 1 solo assist. I don't know.
No, I didn't see him.
This is why Dex was the best person on the field because of how many people have to be on him. You have to honor Dex.
The best person from y'all defense was either Banks for holding it down, but he's y'all got to do something about his tackle. He didn't want to tackle Brian Robinson on multiple occasions.
Facts.
But Pinnock, he saved y'all for real. He saved a couple times. Pinnock was really balling. He was just getting toasted.
No, I'm talking about the defensive line.
I like him.
On the defensive line.
Who was number 22? Number 22 was getting active.
The score probably would have been
Gary Jackson.
Phillips?
Oh, no. That's 21. My fault. I'm the fault.
Who Phillips? 22?
Drew Phillips. My fault.
He was getting active yesterday. He was doing something. He was doing all right. He was in, like, his nose was everywhere.
I love watching that kid play football. That dude is a dog. He reminds me of
Hey,
Mark
Dad,
Collins.
I didn't say on the
Thank
defense.
you.
I said on the defensive line. I said on the defensive line. I said on the defensive.
No, he said D-line.
I said D-line, bro. Relax.
He didn't say the defense. He said
Relax.
D-line.
I said on the D-line.
I think it was
Tibbs is ass, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
Which is fine.
Tibbs is ass, man. He's
You can
ass,
have your
bro.
Who else ass, my boy? Who else ass, dog? Who else?
And Tibbs is not getting a second contract from us. We need to trade him. He's trash. He doesn't have a motor, bro. He came out after 5 plays on the first series. That's crazy.
Listen, you can have your opinion, right? And I'm not even going to argue that. But the fact is this. When you're talking about the defensive line, Tibbs was doing the best.
No, he was not. I disagree, bro, wholeheartedly.
And
I'm
so
sorry.
You're saying Dex was?
Yes. He was drawing the most attention. Yes. By Burns having one-on-one, Tibbs having one-on-one, they should have put hands on Daniel. More than what they did. Come on, bro. Let's be real. Go back and watch Tibbs, bro. There's so many times where he's pulled off, bro. There was a screen. There was a wide receiver screen that they ran. All Tibbs had to do was run. That's it. That's all he had to do was run, and that was his tackle, bro. He doesn't put the effort. He's not good.
He doesn't put in the effort?
No, he's trash.
Bro,
Tibbs is trash. I want you to repost me saying this.
Hey, Barry,
Tibbs is ass.
His come out game was against us last year. Where
the Washington Commanders are not good.
So what are y'all?
I want to see him do that against teams, better teams than y'all. That's all I'm saying.
We watched y'all for 2 weeks, bro. We just watched y'all for 2 weeks.
And what happened?
Weeks, y'all stunk it up.
Yes, because our pass rush was.
So stop talking about us to talk about y'all. Y'all are not good.
Stop doing the excuses, man.
Y'all are not good.
Yes, I just said that Tibbs was ass. I just said that. Correct?
There's no possible way.
How many games are Washington winning? How many games y'all winning this year? I want y'all honest.
Oh yeah, we did a record prediction, and so far mine is on point. And I think I've said either.
Honestly, I forgot, to be honest, CJ.
I got 8 to 9.
I can go back on the calendar.
You got 8 to 9.
Yeah, I can go back.
9 on the outside, and we keep correcting things, and we keep getting better. 8, but we get 7 wins with Sam Howell and shit. Like last year, I just felt like it was some political shit. Like our owners they got to get that draft pick. They put too much money in. Magic Johnson, all them, they got to get it. So they taunted games and shit like that. But as far as that, we get 7 with weak quarterbacks. I feel like we can get at least 2 with Jaden there. 2 more extra.
Maybe I need to look at y'all schedule. I don't see 8 or 9 out of that team.
Lost to the Bengals. Probably lost to the Cardinals. L to the Browns, L to the Ravens. Beating the Panthers, beating the Bears, beating y'all again, beating the Steelers.
They're not coming to MetLife winning. I'm telling you that right now.
Look, we already got one. I'm going to call out the 8 wins. I'm going to call out the 8 wins that I called out. That's what I'm
pretty sure we'll have a kicker by that game.
And listen, that's the thing. That's why I'm so happy about this win. Because like I said, the week 1, that was just a test drive. I never counted us to win that week. But now we're on schedule to make the playoffs, especially with the rest of the league playing like this. Hey, I'm going to show you the 8 wins. I'm going to show you the 8 wins. Or 8 or 9.
Playoffs.
TP, don't act like we can't sneak in there with 8 wins.
We get the Bengals next. We get the Bengals next. They can have that. We're going to lose to the Ravens.
Now this sounds just like what Dave was saying. This is like y'all Super Bowl because now y'all about to go on a playoff run now, huh?
No.
I'm trying to tell you. This the only game they gonna win.
Listen, the fact that y'all can make
we got in the playoffs for 8 wins before. That's the crazy thing.
What year was that? That's nothing to do with now.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, it's possible. Don't act like 3 people from the division can't go.
In the beginning of the season, did y'all have y'all making the playoffs?
I don't think that this division. See, that year that I think you're talking about was when 7 and 9 division winner. You're not doing that this year. The NFC is much better this year. Come on, you're not getting in with no 8 wins.
It's not looking like it.
I'm trying to call out the dubs for you.
All right, go ahead, bro. I ain't hear you. Go ahead.
We get the Bengals next. That's an L. The Cardinals, L. Browns, L. Ravens, L. Panthers, dub. Bears, dub. Sweeping y'all.
Whoa. Bears dub? You
Bears,
like
dub.
that?
Sweeping y'all.
Y'all acting like the Bears is doing something spectacular.
Cowboys, we
I
splitting
didn't
with
say
them.
that. You
We
know,
beat
it'll
the
be a good
Titans.
game because both rookie quarterbacks, they're rookie quarterbacks. I'll get that. But I think the Bears got better weapons than y'all do to throw the ball. I expect Caleb to be better by that time. But go ahead.
They're not doing anything, though. You could think that they better, but they're not doing anything right now.
Like, what are they doing? He hasn't even scored yet. Like, he hasn't even
Hold on. I want him
scored
to
yet.
finish this list. Go ahead, finish your list. Finish your
Yeah,
list.
the Bears. I forgot what count I was at. Okay, Panthers, that's a dub. The Bears, dub. We're going to sweep y'all. Pick the Steelers, dub. Lose to the Eagles. Split with the Cowboys. Beat the Titans. Beat the Falcons. That's 8 wins. That's
I
8
just don't
wins.
see my team losing. I can't admit my team don't lose.
All right, so basically, what I heard was
I don't even Brian Daboll might not
You're
even
a
be
real
there by the
fan.
time
You're
we
a
play
real
all year.
fan, but it's okay though. Like you know what I mean? I didn't think we was gonna get swept by the whole division last year, but you didn't think you was gonna lose yesterday. But you know what I'm saying?
Nah, hey, we lost. Hey, we lost.
Y'all got
But
it
I'm not
on your
gonna admit that we gonna lose, especially on camera.
But I'm gonna say y'all feeling real confident after that win. I see that.
Did you not hear the teams I said we was gonna beat? You don't got us beating the Panthers, the Bears.
No, I do
like,
have
come
y'all
on,
beating
bro.
the
The
Panthers.
Steelers.
Hold on. I want to check that
The
shit.
Titans,
But
the
see, that's my
Falcons.
thing.
Come on, bro.
That's my thing. That's why I want to check. That's what I want to get y'all to understand. Y'all survived this shit. Y'all survived this shit. Y'all didn't win this shit. Y'all not beating us in MetLife.
Oh my God. We y'all cannot. What? I don't understand. What is surviving about y'all not being able to stop us one time? One time y'all couldn't stop us. Not one time. How is that surviving? We came out and scored before. We came out and scored instantly. A penalty negated it.
So
that was dominant. What are we not watching the same game?
Did we not dominate it? Did we not dominate?
Who dominated? Malik Nabers? That was about it. Nobody else had over 35.
And that wasn't consistent.
So let me check it.
How do you win like that? How do you win with only one person over 35 yards?
You asked me a question. I'm gonna answer it. Who dominated? Who dominated? Devin Singletary had 95 yards. That's
We're talking about passing. That was it.
Why do y'all get to talk about rushing and we can't?
Because ours translated to a dub. That's why. Ours translated to a dub. Like, what we talking about here? We didn't have nobody go 400 yards. We didn't need that. I told you what was going to happen. Go back and watch the last video, bro. Obviously, y'all just think y'all obviously don't remember what I told y'all. I told y'all Brian Robinson was going to tote that bitch at will. And that's how we was going to win. I watched the video just in case. Last night, I rewatched our whole hour and 30 minute video.
Even with Devin Singletary with his 95 yards, shit, our second running back had 94 overall yards.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Because that's what y'all. Because that was your
overall.
Game.
What is surviving about losing the turnover battle? What is surviving about losing the time of position battle? What is surviving about not being stopped one time? That's not surviving.
I think what TP is trying to say is you had all these things go right your way. All these things go right your way, and nevertheless, you barely skimmed through. That's what he's trying to tell y'all. Y'all came on here, and I get it. Y'all hype, y'all happy. I get it. We got to eat our crow. Y'all coming out acting like y'all dominated the fucking scoreboard. Come on now.
The scoreboard, no. The game, yes. Y'all could not stop us at one time. Y'all did not stop us one time.
That was the reason we lost, and I said it. I said the reason why we really lost, it wasn't really because Nabers made a drop. It wasn't because of anything like the kicker really. It played a factor. Those things are factors. But
can I ask you Giants fans a question?
Hold on. The main reason we lost is because we could not stop the run because we were terrible on defense yesterday at point of attack. We were terrible. Okay? We have bad assignments and bad coaching. That's hey, you take the win. But with all those things that happened, how much did you win by?
3.
And how many?
Now listen,
TJ, stop baiting into that shit. TJ, stop baiting into that shit.
Why are we not talking about penalty every time we in red zone?
We've been listening to them make excuses on why the loss was the way the loss was, but we cannot tell them that the score could have been different and we would have made the mistakes we made, and we still end up winning. You know what I'm saying? They just not gonna get it.
Source. I never said that you can't say that, But what I'm saying is this.
But you're saying you act like it's not a
Can
factor.
be true though. This is what I'm saying. Both can be true. Yes, your side, yes, that is true. But on our end, when we giving our points, it's true. It could be true too.
I mean,
but y'all would rather
that's
go
what I'm
off
saying.
of
But
what
I'm
ifs
saying
off of
we
rather
could
than what
have been
happened.
going
Y'all
back
go
and
off of
forth
what
all
ifs
the
rather
time.
than what actually happened. If we just go off what happened, we got into y'all territory every single time. We just shot ourselves in the foot.
If
At
we
the
had
end
a
of the day,
kicker,
y'all got to play us again,
I
man.
put it like this. We gave y'all good field position most of the game with penalties.
Forget all that.
Again, right after we kicked the field goal, we had the same person did another penalty and put y'all on the 40. Y'all started with good field position. When y'all started in y'all 30 to 25, you didn't go nowhere.
Man, y'all got to play us again. I'm done talking.
I like my boy. Hey, look, I fuck with him though.
You know
He
why?
ain't with
Y'all
none of that
talk
shit.
all summer.
I ain't
I had
trying
to
to hear
listen to
none of
Ryan
it.
all summer. I had to watch y'all podcast all summer, all preseason. I told y'all when week 2 was here, I ain't want to hear none of it. And week 2 is here, and I'm still hearing it.
So look,
I'm still
let me
hearing
show
it.
this. Let me show this to David.
have
Let me
the
show this
pro.
to David.
Have
Let
it.
me
You
show
got
this to
the
David
dub,
real
man.
quick. Let me show this to David because I don't think he's seen this while he was on, and I think this is the energy. This is why they have the energy that they have, David. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Hey, listen, man. I sat there for hours and change, and then listened to 4 people agree with everything everybody said, man. There wasn't no bullshit in that tape. There wasn't no cap. No,
Well,
nothing.
what was the bullshit? What was the bullshit?
You know what I like about this? You know what I like about this is that we get to see this. We get to see this week too. It's even better because there shouldn't be no injury. You should have Jaden Daniels. You should have Scary Terry. We should have Daniel Jones. And we should have Malik Nabers. And we're gonna find out. Like
so
it's
can we
gonna be
all
that.
come back to this? And I'm gonna come up there. Can we all come back to this week?
Absolutely. I'll sign up right now. I'll sign the dotted line right now.
We are going to stomp the Commander.
Copizzle's coming back for week 2.
1,000%.
Your last piece.
My last piece is, even if we don't make the playoffs, I bet my number we are better than y'all by far.
David said we are going to stomp the Commanders. This is why they had the energy that they have.
Like, come on, he forgot. I did.
Hey, hold on. My man, you didn't hear what my man Copizzle said. He said there wasn't going to be no injuries. We heard our kicker was hurt. All right.
In the game. It happened game time. I ain't trying.
Our kicker was on the team for 4 days. Nobody cares. Our kicker was only there for 4 days. He didn't even have a friend on the team. He didn't have after he made those field goals, he didn't have nobody to go back and talk to about it. Nobody knew him.
Address all the old people y'all was talking about.
Our field goal
all the
was
old people y'all was talking about.
Man, hold on.
Doing good.
What week we play y'all again?
November 3rd. I'm telling you.
You'll be lucky if Daniel Jones is even starting. You'll be lucky if Daniel Jones is starting.
We'll be a better team by then, though.
You better hope Brian Robinson is playing by then.
We're going to be a
Brian
better
Robinson is playing
team.
Listen, there's a reason why it's a
2-back system, baby.
There's a reason
why.
What's
that giant pack, TJ? What's that big giant pack?
Oh yeah, that's that Neighbors. You know, my neighbors.
Neighbors.
That's that hub. That's that hub.
Yeah, you're right. We got it from New Jersey.
Anybody see number 1 on the field yesterday? What Deontay Banks say? The 17 play yesterday?
You can't say that. But none of your corners can say that.
17 play yesterday?
Good try.
Good
try, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
St. Juice forced the fumble. St. Juice forced the fumble, and he clamped it when he did.
Let me say this about St. Juice.
pass breakups.
St. Juice. Let me say this about
Three
St.
pass
Juice.
breakups.
Positions. What are we talking about?
3 pass breakups.
All right, so if you had to grade St. Juice's game yesterday, what you gonna grade it?
A B+.
I give him a B minus.
A B+. A B+.
Come on, bro.
I give him a B minus.
Come on.
A B+.
Really?
Yeah, I give him a B minus. Y'all acting like Neighbors.
Pass breakups. What he gave up? What, 40 yards, 50 yards? Y'all wouldn't trade that?
Oh, I thought he gave up way more than 40 yards though.
Hey,
no, that's what I'm saying. Neighbors was cooking everybody else.
Mike Davis or Iganobi.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
So this the one right here that I want to talk about. This comment.
I'm gonna go back to it. Big Dash says, "Let them have this victory. A bunch of heartbreak is heading their way."
Y'all don't have no choice, Big Dash. Why would you start it off saying let them have something from y'all? You started it off all wrong, buddy.
That's what's great about rival and division rivals. We get to play you one more time. I swear to God,
sir.
bro.
And
If
at
we
the best,
win that
and
game,
at
I
best,
don't
y'all
care.
can tie the series.
I don't care if your whole offensive line drop. If we win that game, I don't want to hear it, bro. I'm serious.
The
The
next
way y'all
two
should've
games,
sit down.
my setup gonna be crazy.
I know for sure we're gonna cook them the second game. I know for sure.
Oh
it's
my
personal.
goodness!
It's
Listen to y'all, bro.
personal.
Y'all don't even know who's gonna start. Y'all don't
I
know.
will be there.
Why don't we not know? Why do we
I
not
will
know?
be there for that
Because
game.
it's toward the end of the season, and your quarterback and your head coach might not be there.
Why
That's
you acting like our quarterback didn't do y'all dirty though? That's what I'm.
No, I'm just saying. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying your quarterback is a position to where for the rest of the season, if he plays to a lower standard, he could get benched. That's what I'm saying. For the rest of these next 5 to 6 games, if he plays at a low standard, he could get benched to the point he might not make it to the second game we play off.
Is anybody else going to the game this year? Anybody else?
I'll be there.
I'm going to our game this week.
TP going this week.
Okay, yeah. I gotta talk to them guys, man.
I feel that.
We gotta have a conversation. We gotta have a conversation. But all right, so let's do this. Let's do score predictions just for the hell of it. Score predictions for the next matchup.
21-18.
Nah, to be honest, like for our next matchup, like
I fucking hate division rivals.
We gotta take it, man.
I can't say I told y'all so. I can only say it in so many ways, bro. I didn't. I said it for a second, but that was just me being a little biased when I said Terry was gonna go for 200. But when we really asked me what I thought was gonna happen, I told you.
Oh, that's one thing. That's one thing I forgot to talk about. Yo, also, we talked about our guys and we talked about some of your guys, but you know who else I'm not letting off the hook?
Who?
Terry McLaurin. I don't want to hear none of that. He's a monster and all of that other shit. He's barely a wide receiver.
Let me take this one. Let me take this one because first of all, it's never been his fault, bro. He never had a coordinator. You could give him me, you, anybody, he's going to get 1,000 yards. He's not even getting the targets he deserves, first of all. But anything to get thrown his way, he catches. He caught a good third down conversion for us.
He's a
and
solid,
when we needed it.
He's a solid receiver, but let's not overrate him, please. Let's not do that.
I feel like, listen, I feel like
But
y'all
it's not
getting
overrated.
caught
It's
up.
just what it
I
is.
feel like y'all getting caught up in these other teams and this Jamar Chase, this AJ Brown and Amon-Ra St. Brown shit. Like I feel like that y'all getting too caught up on that y'all thought that was gonna win y'all the game with Neighbors. You need more than that. When you got somebody that somebody like Deontay Banks or a good corner that might negate your number one wide receivers, you're gonna need somebody to step up, and that's what we had. Y'all didn't have that. Y'all didn't have a Jalen Hyatt to step up. Y'all tight end didn't step up. Zach Ertz stepped up. Noah Brown stepped up.
Wandell played well yesterday.
Wandell did.
Noah Brown. 3 targets, 3 receptions. Well, he had like 45 yards.
Zach Ertz, 4 targets, 4 receptions.
No, he had 7. I think he had 7 receptions.
Well,
Zach Ertz.
I feel like because all we had was Terry for so long, now that we have other pieces, y'all think we stuck on Terry and Terry need 100 yards this game or
the thing is though, once Terry gets the rolling, it's gonna
When's
be
the last
crazy.
time he had a 100-yard game?
When's the last time y'all won?
Don't do that.
When's the last time y'all won?
Because he got a 1,000-yard season every year.
You're asking the wrong questions, buddy.
Brother,
that's what I'm saying. You still think it's
again, this is your guys'
Well, your guy got 100
Super
yards
Bowl.
yesterday. How did that work for you?
I'm glad you guys won your Super Bowl. I'm glad
your guy got 100 yards yesterday.
Y'all not that worse.
I know you feel weird because you're not used to this feeling. I understand, brother. I get it.
Who feels that? Hey, listen, I'm pretty sure you feel weirder at 0-2 than I feel at 1-1, buddy.
Actually, no, it's been that way for 10 years straight now. Or what, 10 out of the 12? So nothing new to me, unfortunately.
He been lying to himself anyway. He already said he'll never admit that they're gonna lose. So he feels deep down the next time.
You know what? You know why? That's why I'm
right?
glad I asked y'all last episode. What if y'all lose? And y'all know what y'all thought. Y'all told me how y'all felt, and that's not what y'all showing me. But I know because y'all told me how y'all feel. Y'all feel like this shit is a shit show.
If you would have told me that y'all was gonna solely beat us on field goals, bro, I probably wouldn't have felt that bad back then. If that's
you
the
wouldn't
best
even
y'all got,
believe it.
if
You
that's the
wouldn't
best
believe
y'all have, so
It's
be
not.
it.
That's the sad
disrespect,
part.
bro.
It's honestly the
That's
least we have.
disrespect, and that's
But we
not
still
the
beat
best
y'all
we
with
got.
the least we have. It's
I
not
mean,
the most. It's the least.
I'm standing on what I'm saying.
That don't make it
Take
right.
it, take it however you want to take it.
But y'all making it seem like we gotta know. We just met that kicker. We don't even know that nigga. But thank
Right,
you.
like we was depending on him or something
Like,
going into the week.
It's not, bro.
Right.
He's so focused on
He's a
Gano. No one
kicker.
cares.
If you can kick, you kick it. He's a kicker. That doesn't matter.
He was
nothing.
your offensive
y'all brought
MVP.
him up the whole damn time.
Listen, what
And
David
we
is
had
trying to
him.
what David is trying to tell y'all is the best player on your offense was a guy that y'all just met. So if y'all expect for our second meeting to be about the guy that y'all just
bro,
met,
so you
And you telling me the best player on your team is somebody who pulled his hamstring on the first play. Because that's why you telling me that's why you lost.
No.
Basically.
Clear, you seen our best
Without
player.
him, we can't win. Without Graham Gano, we can't win.
I think you've seen our best player celebrating in the end zone yesterday. That's
He
our
actually
best
got in the end zone. Actually put points on the board.
Yeah.
Like that's what our best player do.
Like a touchdown, not like a kick a field goal every minute. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know that doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact that y'all are 0-2. That does not change the fact that y'all are 0-2, and y'all lost to us, and y'all lost to a rookie in his first time against y'all.
So I will say this, man.
I ain't gonna lie. This just makes me want to go drive to Shane Bowen's office right now. I'm telling you, this shit is driving me crazy right now. Oh my god, I got so much built in right now. Y'all don't even know.
We know it.
So look, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it on this. We pushing an hour and 30. I want everybody a chance to just get their closing words. You could say whatever it is that you want, but I do want to make sure that if you have tuned in, come on, y'all not getting content like this from anywhere else, man. And this is just the type of content that is going on, the type of conversation that is being had.
I want to shout you out too, because my first time on the stream, my aunt, she blowing my phone up, texting me, talking about she's saying that she be tuning in to you. So you know what I mean?
That's hard. That's hard.
Subscriber, you feel me?
That's hard. Shout out to Auntie for sure. Shout out to her.
Facts.
But yeah, man, please make sure that y'all like, comment, but most importantly, subscribe to TP Way the Giant. Also, subscribe to Born for Sports, man. Especially if you are a Giant fan, there is no excuse on why you're not subscribed to these content creators here, because I'm telling you, you're not getting the type of information, you're not getting the type of the content, you're not getting that nowhere else, man. And then, of course, we have the Giant Way, where you could subscribe to him on YouTube, and also on TikTok, it's the same thing, the Giant Way. When I tell you, hilarious, don't even take my word for it. Go see for yourself. Hilarious content up there, and some dope conversation pieces that you could also get there. TJ and Duck, yo, I'm gonna let y'all ride this season, but next year, yo, I need y'all pages up, man. I need y'all.
Oh yeah, we about to start. Yeah, we about to get our shit going. We're here.
For sure.
We cooking something up, man. We cooking something up.
Yo, y'all got to.
Hey, Auntie in the comments, show her some love.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Hey.
There we go. Oh, we got on the
What's
roster.
up,
Yeah.
Appreciate you so love.
I'm not even gonna lie, Auntie, you definitely just went gangster on us right now. Not only did you show up in the Washington gear, but you let it be known that you in the building. You know what I mean?
Don't fuck around.
That was gangster, Auntie. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna let everybody get their closing words, and then we're gonna make sure that we get up the next time. Vinny Blanco says, "Born for Sports," aka Rock Marciano, a Giant fan. Salute, fellas. Shout out to Vinny, man. Thanks for tuning in, man.
Shout out, Vinny.
All right, Jorge, it's on you, bro.
Well, I just want to say, I don't want to say it, but I'm a man, and I'm a man of my word. Congratulations to the Commander fans getting your win.
Appreciate that, my boy. Appreciate that.
Listen, I'm a man of my word. Much as I can't stand none of y'all MFs. I'm telling you that right now. But I'm a man of my word. And I gotta honor it, because if you ain't got your word, you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? So listen, respect. You got the win. Whatever way you got it, you got it. we got to see y'all again. We will see y'all again. And
Right.
hopefully, and I believe, I know I'm saying hopefully, but I believe we will get the dub next meeting. I will be out there. I will be out there, and I will make sure y'all know I was out there when we win that game.
bet.
But respect. Sorry for coming late, fellas. But work schedule is the work schedule. But I'm glad I got on and chopped it up with everybody, with TP, Giant Way, of course, and you two guys. So also, I just wanted to let y'all know, all out there, subscribe to my channel, Born for Sports. I talk all sports. Of course, as you know, it's Big Blue all day, every day, till I'm word food. I talk about the Giants. I talk about the Mets. I talk about the Knicks. I talk about all sports. So, the ad is BORN 4 SPORTZ 75. So, hey, you want to come through, come check it out. Hit me with a sub. And let's go. Big Blue all day, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, go ahead, David. It's on you, bro.
Hey, man. I don't even really got too much to say, man. I just need us to perform and do what we do best. I'm a let y'all have this one, so I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I'm gonna submit to my defeat. Y'all got it. Y'all got it this time. But we definitely gonna beat y'all down this next game. Like my man said, if y'all looking for some more Giants content, you can follow me on YouTube, and follow me on TikTok at the Giant Way. And just come show some love, man. That's pretty much it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, and last and finally not least, man, to our guests. I do gotta say, man, this shit hurt. TJ was calling my phone after the game, and there was no way I was picking it up. There was no way.
Talk to your boy, man.
When I just
doing like that.
Like, at the end of the day, I should know better because this happens every year, right? I've learned not to talk too early, right? But I just was so confident that I just threw that away in my head, and I start talking to him and start texting him and shit like that. So I made it worse for myself, really. So that's why I was just like, all right, I gotta just wait till we record because I'm like, this shit is bad. But yeah, to our guests.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say it was a good game. Like I said, I feel like we shot ourselves in the foot. We left a lot of plays out there. I feel like from the penalties in the red zone to the penalties starting the game off, we got to clean it up. It's like I said, like y'all said, the 7 field goals a game not gonna do it. We got to put the ball in the end zone. But it was just 1 week. You feel me? Like we haven't had that problem. We won a problem last week. We were scoring, but I do feel like y'all can't make those excuses, man. A field goal kicker can't be the reason y'all feel like y'all lost a game like that when you don't get any stops. So it's like I'm feeling good about my offense. I'm always say I want Terry to get more involved, but I feel like this is my thing about the Terry situation. You can only want but so much out of your rookie. You can either get him to start forcing passes in, or you can let him work his way to Terry. You feel me? And not force no passes and go through his progression line. What's comfortable for him because he doesn't have any turnovers. So it's like
that's a fact.
You feel me? You only can want but so much. So it's like I feel like the Terry game gonna come. I thought it was gonna be this week. It won't, but it's coming. It's a sure thing. I feel like our future's bright. Definitely gotta do something on the back end of that defense. But like I said, man, we good, but we're gonna be better than the Giants. Like I said, you heard me.
And for those who don't, and for those who don't know, man, the familiar face with TJ. TJ is also with the NFC East Soldiers, where we have a representative from each team in our division, and we chop it up, and it's kind of like the same energy right here, man, where we go at each other's necks and all of that. We have an episode. We should be scheduling an episode very soon. So, yeah, tune in. Look out for that, too. That's going to be interesting. I do want to add that I got the game on right now, and it's 9-7.
I'm looking at it now.
It's 9-7. Like,
they just scored. They just scored. The Eagles kicked the field goal.
They without A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown's going to be missing for a couple of weeks, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's going to be out. He's going to be out.
So it's not just this game.
Yeah, they put him on They said he was out yesterday, and now he came out himself and said he out a couple of weeks with the hammy. So let's see what the Eagles gonna do.
Man, they're gonna need everybody, all hands on deck for sure. Because right now the Falcons is a close game. So
maybe that Jahan Dotson guy might be pretty good over there.
Hey, I don't know, man. Hey, look, we ain't missing the beat.
I hope so.
Okay, y'all been doing this all day. I had to do something, all right?
That's my dog. That's my
Hold
dog.
on, bro. You walking us down the wrong hallway, my boy. Let's not even talk about players going to other teams right now. We're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah.
Back. But
man.
And as Duck is about to close it, man, I do want to just give an extra shout out to Duck, man, because he came on and it was fire. It was fireworks from the start. And I usually, like, unless it's who you see, like in this panel right here, I usually don't even have like new people just jump on. But I knew, like, when TJ said, "Yo, I got somebody," I already knew that he was gonna bring somebody, you know, who was qualified and it was going to bring that energy. So I hope this ain't our last time, and I hope that you know, continue to do this thing, because all lost aside, I enjoyed it for sure. And we're going to definitely see y'all the next game, too.
Yeah, well, I'm about to say next game, man. You know, man.
Yeah, fact. We definitely going to get into it. Definitely going to get into it next game. But no, I definitely appreciate y'all, fellas, man. I'm going to keep tuning in to all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Me and TJ we got something working up, man. We're gonna get it cooking up. We're gonna get some Washington content coming in. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be wet. Y'all talking about the Commanders?
We're gonna get that real, get authentic Washington content coming in. You feel me?
Do not subscribe.
Nah, we gonna have that good official content, but I definitely appreciate y'all, fellas.
I think I got a name. It should probably be the Command Duh. Like
come on.
Like we gonna Command Duh. Like
they know that.
The JD,
they want to put that on a t-shirt. Get that shit out there. That shit.
They know that.
All right, man. On that note, man, thank you for rocking with us. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, salute to y'all. Peace.
A rock don't move from a pebble. We don't cruise with the devil. We don't lose, we don't settle. Hard as heavy metal, but as smooth as the trouble that take you to that level that we ball on. We stand tall on, but never fall on. You can call on, get up off the floor, strengthen up your core. The mind is never poor. We shine like the sun of prime. Call it Shador.